G'day, my name is Andrew Murray from the Apartment Specialist, and today I'm talking about Auckland apartment sales, but specifically Auckland apartments and hotel leases. But on the side of you're not in a hotel lease, and should you put your apartment in a hotel lease? Now, that's quite a big question. Now, for me personally, my answer would be definitely no, but that's because my situation is different, and your situation could be completely different to mine. So if your aim is to have a hands-off investment where you don't have to worry about vacancies, you don't have to worry about damage, you don't have to worry about squeezing every single dollar out of that apartment in regards to income, well, a hotel lease is something you definitely would look at. But there are quite a few areas that you want to make sure. For one, I think the biggest reason that I would consider it would be if I can negotiate with the lessor. So I can negotiate with the owner. And this is obviously often the franchise owner. So, and the reason why I say that is because you can negotiate your terms, i.e. you can put it in for only a year, or maybe 2 years, or maybe 3 years. Not being locked in for 5 or 10 years, because if you're locked in, if you do sell, or you have to, let's face it, life changes, and maybe you do have to sell for some particular reason. If you have to sell it while it's in the lease, you're going to get a lot less than you would if it was out. You can't sell it to owner-occupiers, you can't get the highest rent possible, that kind of thing. So that's one key. Another one is that you can negotiate your income. You want to be able to get your income as close as possible to what the market rent is. Now, you're not going to be able to get market rent, but you're going to be able to get close. So if you can get very close to market rent, you're actually doing very well. And on second thoughts, maybe I would put my apartment in it. So then it comes down to negotiating it. So at the moment, we don't have enough apartments in the CBD. So hotels are looking for stock. They're losing them left, right, and centre. So they will negotiate with you. Okay, but you have to be able to. Now, the larger corporations often can't. Now, the third part is, or the next part is damage. Obviously, you don't have to pay for any damage to the unit, only general wear and tear, and that is by opinion. So, for example, if they say to you, look, to keep the standard of a hotel or the people we're leasing it out to, you need to replace the carpet. If there's burn marks in there from previous people they've put in there, you shouldn't have to pay for that. But if it's wear and tear because that carpet is actually getting pretty thin, it's been in there for 10 years, it's starting to look pretty horrible, well, you should really be replacing it. But you want to be very aware of what you're getting into. So, in short, my answer is yes, if you can negotiate with the lessor and get the terms you're looking for. And then it could be a great solution to your investment or to what you're trying to achieve. You know, next time I'm going to talk about looking at 2 different companies in the CBD, both that have a lot of apartments in leases. A lot of these owners are locked in, but I'm going to talk about them specifically on one that I would look at putting a lease into and one that I definitely wouldn't, to give you an idea. I hope that helps. Cheers.